where'd you get this stuff? I was more upset about the. I was more upset.
You're like so embarrassed. You're like, I invited this person into my group.
Well, I joined him, and then I'm like riding around trying to find him, and I'm like, this can't be him. This guy looks like climbed out of a cave, and it was him.
Read a repulsive, like, oh, I'm free.
I'm free.
Oh my gosh.
This is damn near bullying.
Oh,
yeah.
Welcome back from a 2-week break. Wow. It was good. Happy late Thanksgiving crew. Did you guys have a good time on Thanksgiving break?
Most definitely.
Yes.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
I'm officially an old lady.
Oh, yes. Meghan turned 40 on the break.
Ooh, 4-0.
Oh,
Now your knees are going to start to spontaneously crack.
Cracking and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, no, that already happened.
Yeah.
That's why I have arthritis.
At least she ain't got the beatus.
No, I don't have the beatus.
Good. That's good. Man, yeah, I had a good time too. A lot of family, a lot of friends. A lot of food, deep fried turkeys, and
Damn.
yeah, deviled eggs, and all the rest. In the South, man, we deep fry everything. Ain't that right, Mike? Megan's in the South
Everything.
too.
Oreos, all kind of stuff.
I live in the South.
Yeah.
I still cook like a Northerner.
Oh, no salt.
I stop it.
No soap.
I had a spatchcock turkey.
What? Pause. What?
It's when you cut,
cut
the
the spine out.
It's when you cut the spine out, crack the chest,
Yeah.
and then I roast it on top of vegetables.
Oh, I'm proud of Mike for knowing that.
It cooks in half the time.
You know,
I cook my turkey in an hour and a half.
I deep fried a turkey in 47 minutes.
Yeah, I don't want to burn my house down.
Cook outside.
I don't want to burn my house down. I got a lot of brush.
Pause. What? No.
Woodland stuff
Woodland
in my
stuff.
backyard.
Yeah.
It's that deep. Wow.
Brush.
No.
We're starting that early.
I live in Canton, Georgia. It's that weird part. Oh, I shouldn't tell where I am from. I live in a place in Georgia where it's this weird mix of like country, like super country, and like suburbs, and it's like 45 minutes from Atlanta.
Okay, that sounds like where I live, but I'm an hour and 45 minutes from Atlanta. So
Yeah.
I'm with you. But I'm so glad to see you guys. Quincy, you got real quiet, man. Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Everything good?
Everything's okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Hey, listeners, I want to tell you right now that this is the team up tonight. Before we get into this, the team up tonight is Mike and Quincy. Their team polo shirt. And I'm in a hoodie and Jay's in a t-shirt.
And I'm in pajamas.
And she's in PJs. And Tash was crocheting. Was it?
Yep.
Is it crocheting or
Here.
knitting?
Crochet.
Crochet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, welcome back, guys. As you guys can see, we have Meghan the Oracle, QP the Source, Mike Adam, Tosh, and J Pat on the panel tonight. Rob, miss you, bro. Sorry the snowstorm in Nevada really screwed you over. And Miles, keep saving folks, man. Make that money. But man, heavy subject we're gonna lead off with. JDF passed, the Green Ranger, infamous Green Ranger passed, and it hit the internet hard. And from what I can ascertain, it was totally unexpected. His wife and him were splitting up.
Yeah, they filed. She filed from divorce back in like August, but they were kind of still on and off.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
she
they were
accused
trying to
him of
work it out.
cheating and all that kind of stuff. And then they had a big fight in a hotel, and he decided he no longer wanted to be here.
Wow, man.
And that was the sad end to the Green Ranger.
I personally remember him, the character, not really him. A lot of the Green Ranger and the White Ranger and all the rest of that stuff. He was when he was brought into the show, it was to shake things up because
It shook things up.
in you because you were just
I was a preteen and he was hot.
yeah. That's what it did. It stirred the pot. But I remember it was he was like the bad boy, had the bandana on and the ripped jeans and all the rest
the
of that.
ponytail.
And the ponytail. And
Whistling, using that knife flute in the helmet.
Yep.
that was always
Flute synthesizer.
right. Had no lips, but he was blowing a flute. But it was tough, man. It hit everybody hard. It hit everybody on different levels. I remember him, and my wife heard about it, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, you and my wife are about the same age." And her reaction was the exact same. Oh my gosh, he was so hot. I remember him when I was a preteen. I was like, yeah. So
I saw him at Dragon Con one year. I was like, it's Tommy!
Yeah. I saw him at Otakon one year. I got his autograph.
oh,
It was
cool.
very nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
I've heard he was nice. I never got to meet him, but I heard he was nice.
Awesome. So, Mike, I mean, without Miles here on the panel, I mean, you're the go-to Power Ranger historian. So,
I don't know if I'd be that, but I'll take it. Man, when Tommy hit, you gotta remember, I'm slightly older than all y'all. I think y'all like 40. I'm 39 or something. But I was full grown. I was 17, 18. I wasn't a preteen. I was a teen. So was it 92? And I'm watching Power Rangers.
You were 17 in 92? You old as hell, dude.
Your ass was 16 and a half in 92. You ain't that far behind.
It's okay, my husband's the same age.
it's like
anyway.
It's like Jay, you half a semester younger than him. We're talking shit.
Right. You
We
came
graduated
out,
the same year.
you came out in 94. I came out in 93. So we right there, cousin. But it was dope, man. When he hit Power Rangers. What was it? Green with Envy was the name of the 5-part episode. Oh my god. The dude jumped up in the Megazord, whooped their ass, and kicked them out.
Wiped them out. They had a fight in a phone booth, and he walked out gleaming.
Hell, Rita just hopped up and whooped everybody's ass. It was amazing. And then when they he lost the power, it was a farewell to Green, and he came back as a White Ranger. That was dope. I think he's been with 5 Rangers.
He was, but he did Power Rangers for like 20, 30 years. Mm-hmm. Like he kept coming back.
Yeah, he would come back for every little.
He was in the dinosaur one
episode
too,
of it.
right? Wasn't he?
Yeah, he was Black Ranger, Black Dino Thunder Ranger. He was like their mentor. He wasn't always fighting. He had a crew, but when it got too heavy, they would tap him in. And he was the same Tommy Oliver. It wasn't like he was playing somebody else. He was as Dr. Oliver. He was cool. Yeah.
I can't remember. Was the original character kind of like, was he human or did Rita like manifest him?
No, he was like a teen.
Yeah, I think he just moved it to whatever the name of the city is, and she took him over or something.
Angel Grove.
Angel
Grove.
Yeah. Which is how that's still standing.
Right.
He wants to show up in that. But I never
he got
met him.
possessed by her.
Yeah, she possessed him, and then she sent him on the crew with her own little dragon coin that she had. I guess was saving for a rainy day or something. I don't know. She sent him there. But it was
great.
Every time he showed up on the scene, when they did, was it Forever Red? When they had all the Red Rangers show up.
Oh, I remember that.
I remember that one too.
Dope.
Yeah.
Every time he hit the scene, it was dope. Especially the older he got, like whenever he showed up, it was serious episode was getting ready to happen.
Yeah, because he took his part serious.
Right. They didn't just tap Tommy in for no reason. They didn't just bring him in because it was the Tuesday villain. They brought it in because something serious was getting ready to happen.
You know something crazy I found out about that? About the whole Power Ranger thing? When I was at a Dragon Con panel, they were talking about how they would only hire people who weren't in SAG and they weren't like in an actors guild. So like a lot of actors a lot of the actors stayed out of guilds in order to do Power Rangers.
Really?
Which might be a reason why he didn't do anything other than Power Rangers.
Oh, so once you did Rangers, you couldn't join the guild, or
You could, but if you joined the guild, you couldn't do Power Rangers afterwards.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Like they only hired people who weren't like in SAG. They weren't in any kind of Screen Actors Guild.
Golly, okay.
Yeah.
Was there a beef between him and the original Red Ranger because it was like a
On the show, yes, not in real life. I don't think.
like I knew
No,
martial arts and you dance like martial arts or something like
It was
that?
a little. I mean, I doubt it. He probably did feel some kind of way when he came in and stole his thunder because Jason was the man before. Before Tommy had. I'm using their TV name. I'm sorry, but
It's okay.
I don't want to say Austin St. John or
isn't
DDS.
Austin St. John up on like some kind of like criminal charges or like
Something did come up with him with
Yeah.
criminal charges.
Yeah, didn't he kill somebody or something?
No.
No, that was the other goal. That was the other Red Ranger. That was like he's
this.
locked up. He stabbed somebody with a samurai sword.
Yeah.
He was like
Power
he was the Dino Ranger guy. Was it Dino Ranger or Ninja Steel?
He's at a Lost in Space or something. What Ninja Steel or Dino Thunder? It was like one of the Lost in Space ones, or maybe it was Wild Force. I think it was Wild Force. He stabbed somebody. And I mean, Power Rangers is deep. And my buddy met him. It was weird when my buddy met him. He met him when he first hit the Power Rangers show. Yeah, I live in Fayetteville, which is outside Fort Bragg. Is the fourth largest base in the country?
Airborne.
And if you come in the Army, you're gonna come through Fort Bragg. So we have a lot of stuff, concerts and stuff.
USO
People
tours
come for the troops,
Yeah.
right, for the troops. And this is the weirdest day. He was here, and it was also they were doing a Power Rangers tour in the mall and meeting whatever in the troops and whatever. And it was a concert here. It was Outkast, Wu-Tang. Everybody was here.
Outkast and Wu-Tang?
That's a great concert.
Right.
Oh, that was
Great
Southern
concert.
Playalistic. That was into the 30s. That was the first album of both of
The
them.
good.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was both of their first albums. So it was the whole Wu-Tang. Nobody had broke up, no solo albums, no Purple Tape. It was the first one. It's like 94, I think, 94, 95.
Yeah.
But anyway, they were all there. In my town, they only had one hotel. Well, a nice hotel at that time. It was a Holiday Inn. And everybody it was at the Holiday Inn. So you had the Wu-Tang and the Power Rangers at the Holiday Inn. So I don't know how my buddy got there, but I was old then apparently. I went home because we was at the concert. I went home. He went to the hotel. I guess he knew somebody. He got to meet Jason David Frank and a couple of Rangers, and you think he met a couple of Wu-Tang guys. He had a good time. He said he was cool then. He said he was really cool then. He wanted to go to the concert, but he couldn't go because of the image thing. They had to protect this image of being this good guy, but he couldn't go to the concert. Made him stay out of it. But they hung out at the hotel though. They were there.
I
At
bet
the Holiday Inn.
that hotel never smelled the same after Wu-Tang and Outkast.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it was weed up. It was damn. I think Domino. Who else?
Oh my
It was a bunch
gosh.
of, YZ. It was like a little. It was a nice show.
Damn.
The show was nice.
Damn. That was
Yeah, that show sounds crazy.
yeah.
Oh, it was Outkast. It was Wu-Tang. The Outkast closed, but it was the truth.
Wow. And to think, man, that was almost 30 years ago.
Right. And I still remember when Wu-Tang's album dropped.
Yikes.
And did we?
Woo.
need
I
to
almost
bring
changed
that
my life. I heard that. I was like, what is
Listen.
this?
Wu-Tang changed everybody's life. With that first album changed everything.
You know what? They were even for Tasha's age back then because Wu-Tang's for the kids.
Wu-Tang's for the children. Wu-Tang's for
Just
the
tell us-
fetuses.
Listen, there is a. I used to play this lullaby thing for Pepper when she was an infant, and it was Wu-Tang songs, to like that sound like baby songs. So it's like do do do. It's insane.
Could you imagine RZA and Method Man tearing up Baby Shark?
Yeah, I can see that.
I could see that.
You remember Andre 3000 had the kid show? Was it Mr. 3000 or something like that? And he had the whole thing was kid songs, but it was like
Yeah.
Outkast version kid songs.
Yeah.
Was that during his Erykah Badu days?
Don't have me lying to you.
Okay.
Yeah, but,
I can't remember
Buddy
either.
plays it like regular. He still plays that album like it's the best thing ever.
It's just the truth, man.
I play that.
Which
for
one?
Pepsi.
Southern Playalistic?
Oh, that bumps.
Oh,
that still
yeah, that was
slaps.
still-
That's the joint
that
right
still
there.
slaps. I mean, it's 2022. I can't believe I actually just said the word slaps.
No, but that one it's a classic album.
Yeah, it's definitely a classic.
It is. I actually watched that video today because it's Christmas time. It's a Christmas song. Players Ball is a Christmas song.
It was. It dissed Christmas. They did.
Yes.
They really did.
They did.
They dissed the hell out of Christmas.
It was great. But man, let's get back to JDF. I guess rest in power, man, because you were an amazing character. You were a great actor. Shout out to you for staying out of the guild so you can be a Power Ranger for the rest of your life, man. But it was...
Sorry you couldn't get help.
Yeah, it was terrible.
He touched a lot of people. He touched a lot of people were hurt by that you wouldn't think. You see hip hop guys saying rest in peace to JDF. It was really a lot of people were affected by it.
It was and it was crazy because it started coming out on like Twitter and all over the place, but no one would confirm it. It was like, did he pass? Like, no one knew for like, I don't know, all day.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, we had in our chat, we just kept trying to fact check everything, you know. Just because it exists on Twitter doesn't mean it's a real thing. And that's the truth, because LeBron James apparently got traded 15 times over the past week from the Lakers.
And Jimmy Fallon died.
So, man, rest in power, JDF, man. You'll be missed. The internet is still ablaze from everything that you've done, man. So, we got your back, buddy. Moving on to funnier things, brighter notes. The past week, the new Guardians Christmas special came out on Disney Plus. Did anybody else check it out? I know Mike mentioned that he did.
I wanted to. I forgot to.
Yeah?
I did.
Nope.
I saw it.
Yeah? I really liked it. I loved seeing the Guardians team back together. Even it's 45 minutes. It's mainly Gamora and check that. It's Drax and Mantis in LA doing really funny stuff. I just didn't think that she would be that funny as a character, but she's actually pretty freaking cool. It's compact, it's to the point, and Megan brought it up on Cold Mike about why they showed Kevin Bacon in the trailer. They did it just to draw attention because I think they just tried to hit a different feel or different demographic, but I thought it was a waste too. You know, if they would have surprised with Kevin Bacon, I think it would have been amazing. But they had to sell it, and Bacon did a good job at singing. I love that song.
Only reason he was in the show is they probably promised him he could sing.
What do you think about Teenage Groot? He's all stocky. He's going through his chubby phase. But it was fun. It was really, really fun. I love Mantis, and Rocket finally got the gift that he wanted.
Bucky's arm.
Exactly. So, QP, man, what'd you think of it? Was it overdone, underdone, just right?
It was okay.
It was okay?
Oh, that sounds promising.
Yeah, it was only okay.
There was a juice box in there for you, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't even that. Like it was just okay. Like it wasn't terrible. It was just okay. Like, and I don't mean that as a bad thing. I'm just stating what it was. It had good music. Mm-hmm. Music was good, but everything else was okay. It's okay. Everything isn't. You know.
Did you like the Christmas song done by the old 97s?
I liked every song that was on there. Yeah, I liked every song that was on there, and it was okay. I did not hate it. It was just okay. Like I'll throw it on every Christmas. Like seriously, I'll put it in the Christmas rotation.
Word.
But like it was okay.
Is that getting played before or after Die
Hard? Before.
Before.
Yeah.
Would you have preferred it if they didn't show you Kevin Bacon was in it? Would that have been a lot? Like if you didn't know Kevin Bacon was in it, would it have gone from to oh my gosh?
It wouldn't have made a difference for me.
It wouldn't make a difference for me either.
Yeah.
I would watch it either way.
I like a Kevin Bacon. I like a Kevin Bacon. I like Kevin Bacon.
I like a Kevin.
He was like ordering a sandwich. I like a Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, it was just okay. I'm glad. I'm glad someone else got some opportunity to get some of that spotlight. what's the guy's name? He plays Star-Lord. I can't think of his name. Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
He looks like he's ready to be over with the role. He looked really tired in there, but it was good. It's good.
It's good.
Okay. Good, okay.
All right.
Compared to other stuff I've seen on Disney Plus, that was an Oscar award-winning performance.
That's
by
the Quincy
whole
I was looking for. That's exactly what the hell I was talking about.
I was trying not to go there.
Don't.
I mean, James
Faithful
Gunn
is,
has said this is the movie is the last Guardians movie. So
That makes me sad.
happy and sad for that. Because I do like the Guardian movies. I like them a lot. I'm a music person, and the music is strong in those. But I'm ready for him to do the God's work with DC
DC.
and bring that.
Look
Bring
He did,
that.
say, he did say recently that Palm Clement, who plays Mantis, is a part of the DC future. So
Yeah, I posted something
yeah.
yesterday about that, and that's good. And I saw the comic accurate Guardian suits, and I love the accuracy. I'm like, can't wait for all that to just come on over. You know, Marvel, like y'all had y'all opportunity. Let's get the balance.
They ain't
in here. Let's make
dead
some good
yet.
stuff.
They ain't dead yet.
Who said they did?
No, you said you had your moment.
Oh, I mean with DC. I mean they had Gunn. It's Gunn's time to do some work somewhere else.
Agreed. I agree.
Who do you see Palm Clement playing in DC? If she's part of his overview of. Sorry,
That's a great
That's
question.
With Gunn, you can never tell, man.
Okay.
I mean, look at Suicide Squad.
Right.
I mean,
Like if they-
Ratcatcher, Polka Dot Man.
Yeah, it
Polka
could be
dot,
anybody.
He pulls them out of everywhere.
Shit. Oh, real quick, staying on the Disney Plus front, Willow came out, and Quincy and Megan watched the first 2 episodes, or first episode at least. What's
I
your
watched the
opinion
first 2.
on the first episode? First 2 episodes.
You go first, my lady.
I really liked it. I've always been a really big fan of Willow. There's a little that's a little preachy and unnecessary, and I got caught off guard with trying to figure out who's who when it came to a mystery that's in the story. But so far, I'm along for the ride. So
Okay.
that's that.
Yeah, the first episode was a little tough. Like, so I'm sorry, like, that's the wrong word. It was just. First of all, I'd like to say I like Willow the movie very much. I thought it was Val Kilmer, some of his best work, underrated work. Like, I love Willow, but the show, it's like they're almost they're bringing back the original characters, but with different names. Like, everybody's filling in a role that's pretty much clear cut from the original movies. Like, we'll see what happens. Like, I'm interested. I'm vested in the show. We'll see how long before it gets on my nerves.
I think they're past that. You ain't
it's
got many good nerves left, Q.
No, it's. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with just with some of their shows. Like what Megan was saying is actually making me nervous. Like she was, preachy and some other stuff. Like I don't like preachy, and I mean we'll see what happens.
All right.
Yeah, I couldn't even get through the first episode. I tried.
But you sat through all of Andor, but you can't get through one
Andor was
episode.
good.
Andor's great.
It's dramatic.
Oh gosh.
See, because
I don't do
we'll
drama.
we'll wait until we get to Andor.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had no interest in watching Andor, but too many. I haven't seen one bad piece of one bad word about the show from different, media outlets or whatever. So I was like, well, let me look at it.
What Kevin say about it? I'm kidding.
I think Kevin likes it. I think Kevin likes it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
I think he does.
Kevin's gonna be one of our new
He's
barometers.
got barometers.
Yeah.
The Kev meter.
Yeah. Oh God.
We're gonna give about 2 Kevins.
Oh, that's good. That's good, man. Kevin, if you listen to this, man, when you listen to this,
We talking
we
shit.
talk.
I'm not.
And you can't get to us. We live down south. You drive down here, you way out of line. But
Can't pull me
can't
over.
pull me over. Go look for Quincy somewhere. But
Man, don't do that.
don't do that.
Don't do that. We ain't got, you got to joke about that.
Oh man, that's great. You mentioned Andor. Let's go ahead and touch on that real quick because who on the panels watch Andor? Jay
It was great.
and
I watch it every week.
Magnifique. What made it so great? I mean, I haven't watched it. I'm interested because you guys have made it sound better than what it presented.
It was very much a slow burn.
Mm-hmm.
And it was multiple movie genres in one TV show.
All right, is Train to Busan part of the genres?
No.
Damn it.
No.
All right, I'm out.
But it was always one of those things where it started getting real good near the end, and then it ended. You're like, oh, I have to watch the next episode. And that was the entire season. And like Andy Serkis was in it, and he totally redeems himself from how bad he was as Snoke. He's a totally different character. But Andy Serkis was great. Diego Luna was great. Harry Potter's aunt, I can't think of Finola Shaw. There we go. She was great. Yeah, it was very entertaining. I was like crying in the last episode, and I'm like, yeah, like pumped up. So, and it was a journey. It was there was like a heist. There was a prison break. There was it was this whole like a spy story. It was a whole thing. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. It just stay with it, and it's well worth it. It's 12 episodes.
Jeez.
Each episode's like 50 minutes long too.
Damn.
Yeah,
So-
Any Jedis or lightsabers,
See,
anything?
now, that's what I was like. What everybody loves about Star Wars is not in Andor.
Nope.
So if you're looking for action, Jedi, it's not there. But the
I mean,
world,
there's action.
there's action, but it's not Star Wars action. It's like
Yeah.
because it's like more low key action.
Yeah.
But the one thing that Star Wars was never had and was never good at and is not known for, Andor had in spades. So that's what kind of drew me to it, because it's like, okay, I'm not going to get the lightsaber stuff, but I'm getting tons of world building. Like I get to see the progression of why do people hate the Empire so much? What happened with the Empire to make people,
and like the political stuff with Mon Mothma
was awesome.
Awesome.
And
like
the dialogue
what she
is great.
did.
Yeah. Ugh. The dialogue is amazing. Like one thing George Lucas is not good at is dialogue. Like he's good at world building.
Hate sand.
He's good at making characters and concepts, but his dialogue is trash. But in Andor, the dialogue, like there's a whole monologue at the end that gets you, like it hits you. You're like, ooh, okay. The monologue at the end, you're like, oh, okay, that's not what I'm not used to that in Star Wars. Okay,
I was weeping. I was legitimately weeping at this speech.
So don't go in if you're going to watch Andor. Don't go into it wanting Star Wars shit. Like,
Okay.
Don't think you're going to see like there's not a Jedi in sight. There's no lightsabers. There's no there's some blaster fire going on, and you'll see some cool stuff with some spaceships every once in a while. But other than that, it's like a lot of drama, a lot of world build. Like I don't even know if world building history. Yeah.
Okay.
So
It's like how we got from Attack of the Clones to Return of the Jedi.
Exactly.
Like what things happened in between.
Mm-hmm.
Even in Revenge of the Sith, what happened in between to Rogue One, like how Rogue One happened.
Okay.
If any of you guys like,
I like Rogue One. I like Rogue One.
Okay, well, Cassian Andor is the main character in this. Cassian Andor was the main character in Rogue. Was the main guy in Rogue One.
Okay.
It's almost like a prequel to Rogue One.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
And it's how he became like a spy for the rebellion. It's how he went just from being, I don't know,
Just like a regular old kind of con
a regular
man-ish.
dude, like how rebellion started in the everyday person, because he was just a normal person, and stuff was happening around him, and he got like swept up in stuff that, like, I don't want to spoil anything, but he got swept up in something where he's just like, I didn't do anything.
Kind of like Mario.
He just fell in the
Just
pipe.
fell in the pipe. I'm kidding. Sorry.
It's not too far from there. He's like, hey, man, I'm just hanging out. Like, what are you doing?
But
6 years,
yeah.
hard labor.
Can never get at, like, it's just it's a lot of world building. It's a lot of interesting characters. It's a good story. That's the point. It's just a good story.
Okay.
And I like where it's go, because I think they've planned 3 seasons.
Did they? Okay.
I know there's a second season that they're filming now, but I think they've planned between like 3 and 5 seasons.
That's 36 hours.
It's good.
Wow. Okay. It's worth it. I'll take your word for it. I'll definitely sit down and check it out.
Yeah.
I've only heard good things about it too from everybody. Every group is like, it's great. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
No one's watched. It's one of those things where, like, people haven't watched it in droves because they've been so turned off by, like, Obi-Wan and you know,
lightsabers, the Force,
just some of the stuff that they've been pushing out from Disney. But it's just, and it's not it's not a Jedi. It's not.
I wouldn't blame it on Disney. I've never been a big of a Star Wars guy. Period. It's never really. Outside of the lightsaber battles from time to time.
Yeah, I saw a meme where it was like a Star Wars fan. He's looking at something like, how can anybody watch this? There are no lightsabers in this. And like that's all I've heard as far as complaints. But I'm going to check it out because you guys have... there's not been one bad word about this show on the internet, and that's what's making me curious.
That's rare by itself. Everybody, this is the time of hate. Everybody likes to hate everything. It's almost a game to hate, and nobody's in it.
Especially Star Wars,
especially Disney, especially any Disney property. Disney they hate off top. Disney anything. You could be Disney Christmas Carol, they're gonna hate it because it's Disney.
Well, and it's been bad. Like, yeah, it's been bad on Disney Plus.
Yeah. And this was the first Star Wars franchise that dropped the F-bomb. It was the last episode.
Word?
They dropped one F-bomb, yes.
Oh, no. We lost. I like to do this. I'm going to ask you, Meg, can you give a grade here for...
A.
That just makes me want to watch it more.
Not A+, just a straight A?
Straight A. Okay. I don't want to say A+, because it was a little slow at points.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was 12 hours long.
Mm-hmm.
But it was an A. 100% an A.
Okay.
Well, when Jay comes back, we can ask him. But,
yeah.
Okay.
Jay taking a potty break real quick.
I got a week off coming soon, so I'll maybe check it out then.
Another week off?
100% recommended.
Yeah, buddy.
Man. Building up the PTO.
Got to use that PTO.
Yeah, man. And I looked at my time today. I was like, I got 1 day left over, so I got a little surprise there at the bottom of the jar, so I gotta schedule another day off.
Look at that.
Somewhere.
Look at that, man.
Disappear this month.
My husband's rolling over 200 hours, so.
Jeebus. Is it good? Can he cash out, or does he have to take it?
Yes. No, it's rolling over.
Oh. Golly, y'all are going to Cancun or something.
Is he
cash it out? Maybe.
Is he still playing Destiny? It's kind of slow right now, and I haven't seen him on
well, we've had family over, so
time to get out so he can play. Yeah.
Well, I think he's doing it right now.
Okay. Every time he's
terrible
time.
We've had family for like the last 3 weeks, so
that's crazy.
That's understandable.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been awesome.
can
I
smell
wasn't
the
able.
Jersey sarcasm.
Yeah.
I want Jay to come back because I was able to catch him on Destiny, and like his poor guardian just looked terrible. Like his guardian.
How
Oh,
you
there
gonna
he
judge
is.
his guardian?
Not like Stevens Hunter, who looks like me.
Well, oh, what happened? We're losing
Where'd
people.
Tosh go?
Oh no, looks like we're losing bandwidth somewhere.
That was my bad. I forgot to plug my laptop in.
Look at this.
Uh,
That's
Yikes.
twice you've done this.
I
Man.
know, right?
Jay, I was telling them, caught you out in space on Destiny. And
Yeah. I was terrible. I was terrible.
Your hobo armor, like,
man. I looked like I was dressing in rags, man.
Yeah, like, they have like regular, what was it, green, blue, and purple, and then there's exotic armor. He had nothing but like blues and greens.
Yeah, I
on
was
a
bad.
couple
I was
purple.
bad.
Like, you don't even match. Like, where are your shaders at, man?
What you?
Yeah, I look like a hobo. My
Wait,
KD ratio
your
was
armor
like,
shaming. Your armor shaming. Jake.
Yeah,
It's all raggedy.
I was.
Yeah.
What was my
Man,
KD? My
bully. He
KD ratio
really
was
is.
like 0.5.
Then we were in Crucible. He's like, "Oh, my guns aren't working. Like, I'm shooting this guy, and he turned around and just shot me. Like, I'm not doing any damage." And it's just like,
I was legit shooting that dude for like 5 seconds straight. He turned around like, huh? Blam.
One hitter. Bow.
yeah. You were the distraction because like I had
Right.
one of my better games. I was like John Wick in there.
Oh, yeah, you was crushing it.
Yeah, and I was like,
You had like
this
50
is easy.
kills. I was like, what's going on?
He's at the bottom. Like, gotta get better gear, man.
And then QP screenshot it and called you out.
Oh, yeah, I told him I was like, I got to screenshot this.
Yeah, it was
And
bad.
he got a warning.
That's terrible, man. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
I was getting smashed.
Terrible.
Every time I poked my head out of a corner, bam,
See,
bam.
that's
I
why I
jumped too
don't.
long.
Did you see my husband?
I didn't see him.
No, he wasn't on.
Oh.
And I was telling him like the PvP in Destiny, it's not like straightforward right left. It's like 360. Like the attacks can come from anywhere.
It makes me wanna vomit.
At least if I had my old gear from my PlayStation characters, I'd have been all right. Because at least I was all exotic out. There might have been old exotics from season 1, but at least it was. At least they were gold.
At least
Yeah,
you look
yeah.
good. At least
At
you
least
look
I had
good.
a couple shaders.
Yes.
I didn't have to stock ship.
Yeah, you did. You did. I'm like, where'd you get this stuff? I was more upset about the. I was more upset.
You're like
that
so embarrassed. You're like, I invited this person into my group.
Well, I joined him, and then I'm like riding around trying to find him, and I'm like, this can't be him. This guy looks like climbed out of a cave, and it was him.
Rita Repulsa, like, oh, I'm free.
I'm free.
Oh my gosh.
This is damn near bullying.
Oh, Jay's rolling with it though. So
You should file a report.
We talked about this, and he acknowledged it, man.
Oh, yeah.
it looked like a bum.
I can't defend it. I can't defend it.
Yeah, I dragged him like, come on, man, we're gonna get some armor, but he had to get off. I was going to get him through a couple things that day, but
Looking homeless as fuck.
Yo, shout out to Rob
I
because
tried
he
to
does
go,
that for me.
through one. I tried to go through I forgot what it was. And they just kicked me out there like, yo, man, your stuff is too whack. You got to get out of here. So now I can't even, like, it's like that situation where you're a kid out of college looking for a job and you need 10 years experience. Like, I'm trying to get the experience. Like, I'm like, no, you got to get out of here.
Damn.
My weapons is terrible.
Yo, Rob does that. When we used to play Division and Division 2, I would just jump in his backpack. He'd carry me all around that map, man. Because it was nothing. He'd do the same thing like QP just said. Listen, we go get you some gear. And we'd go through, and it would like, the levels would kind of like meet in the middle. Like if he was like a 25 and I was a 12, we'd both be shooting at like a level 17 or something like that. And he would mow through people. And he would just get me random gear. And Tim Carter, shout out to you. The same exact thing. We would just jump on Rob's back, and he'd carry us through all these maps. And he's just like, listen, just go hide out behind this crate, and I'm going to wipe all these dudes out. We go pick up all this gear, and we just go level you up. I was like, all right, cool. It's like I licked off a couple shots, and that was it. I'd just be sitting there throwing out healing. That was it. I'd be support staff the whole damn game.
I used to do that for
everybody
people
up.
on World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
When I was baller in that.
He used to do that for Tosh when she played. Like,
Yeah.
just hide behind the rock and we'll be back. And
I would feel so bad when that happened.
Right?
but that's
I gotta
part of
shoot
the
something.
but that's part of the game. Like, it's okay. Like, we would just get all the support classes and just stay here, Tashi. We'll be back. And, like, we'll get you through. That's part of the game. That's why you have friends with high light level. You got to see,
We all sitting there.
get you through.
I'm sitting there eating a sandwich, and Rob come back like, "You good?" It's like, "Yeah, man, I'm great. I'm shooting all the randos that pop up." Man, I'm glad to see you guys linked up, man. Shout out to Steven, because he's gonna be on there too.
No, I can't. I gotta get Steven. Like, his wife won't let him play all the time.
So you got a mean wife.
Yeah, she be tripping.
Hilarious.
She be tripping.
Yeah. I don't let him play from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. every night.
I don't know who this woman is. She's got to open up the.
This big.
Listen.
Doesn't get to watch TV shows with her husband anymore because she's like, no, go play video games.
Steven, tell your wife you need to fight the darkness. Like, I need you out here, man. As ever.
If it makes him happy, he can do it.
Oh yeah, we know how flexible you are with him being happy. Well, I'm talking about.
That sounds pretty nasty.
Yeah.
No.
It's true. But it's very nasty.
See, I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about the.
I mean,
Yo, Chrissy all of a sudden got a speech impediment.
what do you know about my sex life?
No. Listen.
Look.
I was talking about you letting him be on that other page.
There you go.
That's what I'm talking about.
There you
Get
go.
your minds out the gutter, even though that's where.
Oh, you're gonna say the other page is together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Excuse me, Mike. It's a gentleman's club.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was about to change
Which is why I had you invite my husband.
Yes.
Because he is a gentleman.
I was gonna like change the name of the page a little more incognito to Office 365 support, and like nobody ever know. Like,
You weak as hell if you don't. You are weak as hell if you don't.
I'm
It's just be like butts.
but it's funny. It's just fun. Oh man, another snort. That's how you know it's funny. That's how you know it's funny.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
It's good. I love this shit, man. This is great.
Real quick, Jay. What was your grade for Andor? Real quick.
My grade for Andor?
Yeah.
I'll give it a solid. I'll give it a nice 8.5.
He said 8 point. We don't do numbers anymore.
We don't-
We do
that's right.
grades.
Grade.
I'll give it an A minus. A minus. Yeah.
Dig it.
I had to say that's just the happiest I've seen you talk about any Disney Plus show.
Right?
Like,
Word.
I was just looking at you and the joy in your face. I'm like,
It was like,
that's what it looks like.
yeah,
Joy.
because they're not doing too well right now with stuff. They're kind of
Oh.
lacking.
Andor was great though.
Yeah. We're gonna flip over.
Like
We're gonna flip over
I
to
want to
DC.
spend another 12 hours to watch it again.
Yeah. Listen, DC signing on with what was it? QP Amazon.
They got a deal going. Like I would, like I was saying before, like if somebody's going to pay you to air your stuff, like you got to listen to what they're going to say.
And Amazon has that money.
It does because,
But they're screwing a lot of stuff
They
up.
screwed up Wheel of Time.
but
They screwed up Wheel of Time.
but they're going to pay
Ring
you.
of Powers, you know.
They're going to pay you though, right? You got to give them a.
Yeah, but it's going to wind up like Netflix where they're like, they're going to run out of that money and they're going to start canceling
You know why?
before
You
it
know why they
starts
gonna run out of money?
getting good and-
It's because all of us order something with that little blue smiley face on it. All of us do.
From
They ain't
A,
gonna
and
from
that-
A to Z.
Mm-hmm.
And that brings up the thing with DC. Like I find it interesting that they're actually going to try to connect games with the games and the
That's bold.
cartoon. That's a tall order.
That's bold.
And but when they said that he said he was modeling after Star Wars, like I was thinking like they've actually kind of done it like with those short stories. Now, granted, there's shorts, but like it's all in the same universe.
The animated series.
The games are too, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Like, aren't they going to... They're talking about doing Riva, right? Like,
I think that got canceled.
okay.
After
No.
the backlash to her character was too severe, I think they kind of backed off.
DC
What? Are you
and Gunn.
serious?
Yeah.
DC and Gunn can pull that off because they have a great blueprint to go off of with what Star Wars did with their smaller screen stuff, whether it be gaming or even short stories, stuff like that. It's possible. I mean, especially in today's age, yeah.
Yeah, it's
And they did all.
Aren't they hinting Kingdom Come? They're hinting.
Yeah,
They
that's
are.
what I
Kingdom
heard.
Come.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. That's one of my favorite stories.
It'd be amazing.
the other thing, like they are only talking about doing their animation. I know somebody on the page was saying they're selling DC.
No, they're not selling DC.
No. It's just the rights. Like, this is just like the NFL letting them air their stuff on Amazon. It's almost the NFL's got their own station also, but they let somebody paid the money to play their stuff.
Yeah, we give you $60 million a game. Wow,
I doubt
that's
even
not a real
Amazon
number.
would want to pay the price to buy DC.
Hell no.
Because even though the brand isn't as shiny as Marvel, it's still like the
It's
two most
valuable.
recognizable.
Oh, it's
heroes
got
in
deep
the
roots,
universe.
man. Deep roots. That's a lot of money.
That's billions.
And billions. Hell yeah.
And that stuff is only more valuable when it's being run by somebody who knows,
Yeah.
like a fan.
Yeah.
Like again, like DC and Marvel, like no one has better material than the other. It's really just who's writing and who's directing. Like it's all this because they copy off each other
All the time.
Okay, all that's the business.
It's like those great 1v1s you always post, which I really do enjoy. Those 1v1 fights.
Oh, that page that posted, I like those because they're not the same ones you see all the time. Some of them are kind of funny. I like the One Punch Man versus Popeye. That's
hilarious.
That's the one that popped in my mind. That's the first thing that popped in my mind.
That was really good.
But it's like they always ask who won this fight. I'm like whoever wrote it. That's my answer. Whoever wrote it, and that's why I think about the writers all the time. And so that's deep stuff, man.
Let me ask you a question. Well, actually, I'll come back to that.
All right.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Look at that. Team Polo.
You didn't
checking
hear
in.
me, did you?
Hmm?
You didn't hear me, right?
No, I saw your head jerk back, and then I was hoping that was a sneeze.
It was either
like,
bless you or call 911. This one
Yeah, I was like,
Megan's having a seizure! No, I was sneezing.
Okay.
I was like, I thought I paused.
It's like everybody making me right back. She got to get her shit right. Oh man! All right. Speaking of getting shit right, we're gonna roll into some trailers, man. We're gonna start off with the weakest one of all, Indiana Jones Part 72.
Yeah.
Which is how old Harrison Ford is, minus 8 years, something like that. It was.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
The nostalgia is what's selling it for me because I'm a huge Indiana Jones fan. I agree with Quincy. We spoke on Cold Mike about how Indiana Jones stopped at Last Crusade.
Mm-hmm.
Not that Jones, the other Jones.
Mike Jones. Are you related to Indiana? Just kidding.
We named the dog Indy.
Exactly. But it looked fun. It's a period piece. Of course, it's like in the 60s, and he's investigating the moon landing and stuff like that. I'm into it because I'm an indie fan, and when I think of Indiana Jones, I think about adventuring. I think about Uncharted. I think about Tomb Raider. And that's the only reason why I keep going back to this is because Indiana Jones is the OG of Nathan Drake. That's the only reason why I dig it. So I'm looking forward to the next one. We'll see exactly how his old hind end holds
The rumor
up.
is that he dies.
Really?
Yeah.
My husband was saying something about time travel.
Jeebus.
Like,
And I think it's a Kathleen Kennedy production, so
Pick your headphones up, Quincy. Pick your headphones.
the odds of him really dying are pretty high because she doesn't.
I'm sorry. I'm disgusted by the whole trailer.
Listeners,
whole
Quincy
Indiana
threw
Jones
his headphones across the room and then came back to us.
Like, just let it go. Everything don't need to come back. He had his time. Like, the trilogy was perfect. The whole setting, like, just let it go. Like, Indiana Jones, Last Crusade, that was the end.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
there were no crystal skulls, and there's all this crap that's happening now with this trailer
Aliens.
and the de-aging and all this other crap. Okay, it's all about artifacts and fighting Nazis. Okay, like that's it.
Killing
It's
Nazis.
over. Yeah, I'm not. I might watch this, but I don't want to.
I'm a big fan of Phoebe Waller-Bridge. I don't know if you guys know who she is.
Mm-mm.
She starred in a show called Fleabag. She wrote it and she starred in it. She's really funny, really talented. She
Oh,
was
pause.
actually a voice.
If she's funny, I don't want to see her make jokes with Indy because Indiana's not funny.
She's sassy.
Oh well,
I like that.
you know who I'm married to, so I can dig that. So yeah.
Yeah. She's not funny. She's like I don't think I can say her jokes on this show because they're
What?
that filthy. Like her show, like some of the stuff on her show is filthy.
Say the joke.
It's not really a joke. It's more like the first 10 minutes of her first show was her talking about having anal sex with some dude.
Okay.
And she's like, why do guys always want to put it up my arsehole?
Do tell.
I pretend like I've never done it before and like I don't like it, but I'll do it. And I like it. Like it's the way she does it, it's really funny, really dry, and
No, it better not be dry.
and she's like looking oof. She needs some lube for that. Anyway,
that's not gonna
no, she's
work.
like looking at the screen and like talking to you while it's really funny.
Noted.
Is she in the movie?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
she's playing his goddaughter.
Sorry, what's her name?
Okay.
So,
Phoebe Waller-Bridge. She actually was supposed to be, her and Donald Glover were going to do a Mr. and Mrs. Smith show for Amazon, and she backed out of it. I think they had a disagreement on where they wanted the show to go, and they were both supposed to star in it too. I don't know if it's ever actually going to get made, but this was back in 2019 they talked about it because they were both in Han Solo together. She played the robot and he was Lando. So
Okay.
and they became very good friends. But
Has she been to ATL?
I don't
I don't
think
know.
so.
I like his show.
I need to get back into that show.
I didn't watch the last season. Not yet.
It's just really weird.
It's always been weird.
It's like a
I mean,
2022 version of Seinfeld because it's just so random.
that episode of him in whiteface being a creep, like, always unsettled me.
Wow.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was unsettling.
Yeah. I like Gambino more than I like Glover.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Granted, I love his stand up, but this is something completely different.
We're
So
back on the rails. All right.
let's
Indiana Jones, let's put him to bed. Right? Mike's like,
Well, they're talking about a TV show with Phoebe Waller-Bridge if it does well. So
it won't.
and that's all they're really doing these things for is vehicles to get something else started. Like, just let Indy go.
This is going to end up like that Disney movie that dropped in the past 2 weeks, Strange Worlds, or something like that.
there was
No publicity.
Did anyone see that trailer?
No,
I didn't even know.
I think I saw it one time.
I saw it the day before it came out. It wasn't like it was a while ago. I saw it like right before it dropped. Like, oh.
Yeah. I think the Disney execs slept. Just gonna be 10 seconds. It's just they slept on it and now they're paying for it. The budget was like $500 million and they made like $52.
It's like too much content. They sent out all these letters and packages, and they forgot to put a stamp on that one, and it didn't go anywhere.
Yep.
That's unfortunate.
They ended up on that call with the offshore team. Fucked them up.
Only one person I know mentioned it to me. My friend Jesus. He actually said it was a good movie, but I didn't know it had dropped. Like you guys are saying, I'm like, oh, that dropped.
He wasn't calling me "Hey Zeus." He was saying, "Hey, Zeus," like Lord of Thunder. I throw a lightning bolt up your ass, Zeus.
You know who one of the little boys was, right?
No.
Hawkman. Aldous Hodge
Bull.
was one of the little boys. Yeah, 100%. Aldous Hodge was one of those little boys.
Oh man, was he the one that got? Oh man, hand me that newspaper.
Little boys in what?
Die Hard 3.
Die Hard 3. You didn't see it.
Oh, I haven't seen it. No, I ain't seen it.
All right, man. tangents. Love it. That's how the conversation flows. The next trailer we're going to talk about is the new Transformers.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, that was
that looked good.
That was lit. I mean,
that was the highlight of the trailers for me.
Yeah?
That was the one.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, that was the only one that got me excited. I was in tears and we had chills, and because I'm a big Transformers fan. I was hoping Dre would be here for that. That was yeah.
Wasn't that was that RC?
It looked like it.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was one of my favorite characters. I like the motorcycles because I like the motorcycle character. I mean, I like bikes, and she was the only motorcycle on the Autobots. And I just thought that was fucking cool.
You got to see Prime and Primal talk,
right?
Because
that was the big thing. We were talking about Beast Wars. Like I love the Beast Wars.
Beast Wars was the truth.
I thought I was thinking crazy, but Mike said I was not by saying that was better than G1 as far as
it was
the story. It was really good.
Was Prime or Prime?
It was the best until Prime came out.
Was what?
Was Prime or Prime?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was or not.
It was something strange with him. Like, wait, so Beast Wars, they actually all were on. I'm not even going to say anything because I don't remember why they left in their relationship to the G1 Autobots that were in the arc.
At first, they really never really
until
that episode you were like, is this before, after? Are they the same? What's going on? You really didn't understand until they showed up in the arc and Megatron shot Optimus in the face.
Yeah.
And in the size comparison, how small they were.
Yeah, they were.
They was tiny compared to the original G1 Transformers.
Yeah, that's I what they're doing now. They should have. I didn't understand like with Transformers. Like you look at MCU and other universes. Like they're grabbing different properties within that umbrella. Like you could have done a whole lot with the Transformers Bay. He had 5 movies and like you're supposed to expand on that.
I'm glad they did not hit the Bay Transformers.
I mean, wasn't he just like the first two, but they kept it in that same universe?
He was all of them, didn't he?
Was he in all of them? Did he direct all of them?
Yeah, he did all of them. Because they were all like the only one I liked was Dark of the Moon.
Why didn't you like the Bay Transformers? That's my question.
I like the first one. That's what I like. The
character designs were great. Like
they were hard to look at.
They were trash.
They were hard to look at.
Way too complicated. Right? They were way too complicated.
And in the first one, you couldn't tell who was who because they were just one big mass of gray. Just
like
moving parts, and it was terrible. The designs were awful.
Too much human interaction, and the second one, like. The third one was like the perfect balance for me. Like I loved that movie. Everything else.
Is that when Mark Wahlberg came?
No, that's what the big fight in Chicago. They were literally fighting for like an hour and a half with Sentinel Prime.
Yeah.
So Shia LaBeouf was still in that one.
Yeah, they definitely.
Okay, but they changed the girl though.
Yes,
because Megan Fox was in the first shoe and they changed. Okay, all right, I'm with it.
Yes.
Right. Stubby Thumbs was gone.
Toe Thumbs.
Golly. Man, excuse me. I'm looking up the director of the new movie. He did Creed 2.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was the director of Bumblebee.
I don't know.
That's why we got Biggie in the trailer.
I don't want the director of Bumblebee.
Stephen Capel Jr. I guess that's how he pronounces his last name. Capel.
Probably Cable.
Yeah.
I'm not interested.
I like all the Transformers movies. That's just because A, I like Transformers, and B, I'm just numb to it. They were hard to look at. I agree. There was just too much movement going on, and
hold on. I heard a soft, sweet voice. Tash, what did you say? Something?
Yeah, I was saying I enjoyed the Bumblebee movie.
Yeah, that had Haley Atwell in it, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at Quinn.
Kate Bishop.
Yes. Quincy's like, yeah.
She's a little baby in that one, though. Yeah. But that one was
from the Bellas.
She was a Bella.
She was a Bella.
Wow.
I ain't ashamed to say I watched that movie.
Me neither. I love Pitch Perfect.
You know they came out with a TV show for Pitch Perfect. It's something about Germany, like in Germany. And it's on Peacock. It's like it's a TV show. They were in the Macy's Day Parade singing.
Oh, goodness.
They should have left it alone.
Exactly. Like
breaking,
Indiana Jones.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
let him go off on the last crusade. Breaking news: our guest did fall asleep. And they said he'll come on next week. So that mystery solved for tonight.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. You know, all of us, most of us are now over 40. Tasha still has about 16 years.
Seven
Yeah,
years.
something like that.
8
Anyway,
years.
Yep, still got a way to
she's
go.
still got a ways. She's got a couple of presidential terms left before she becomes a 40-year-old person. So
Yeah, he just texted me back too.
yeah,
I guess
Can't
yeah.
tell looking at her tonight with these specs and the yarn
Oh,
going.
she got the
I
grandma
know, look like
glasses
a
on.
grandma.
She got the grandma glasses. She like a young old lady. She looks. She got a lot going
Young
on.
old lady.
She's confusing right now. Yes, ma'am.
Uraraka knits. That's what I'm saying.
Like you should have some peppermint in the pocket. She give you some mints. Here,
Some
baby.
Werthers.
Some Werthers.
Some Werthers.
Or the
Strawberry candy.
strawberry
Yeah,
candies,
that no one ever
No
buys.
names.
You
Yeah.
can buy. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Grandma's oatmeal raisin cookies.
Got her own cookies. Got her own
Yep.
brand of cookies.
She got the bodega cookies. The little bodega sticker on it. Oh man, that's great. That is great. But waiting on this one, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 trailer. All these trailers dropped on the exact same day, which was kind of amazing. But it killed my phone battery because A, we were talking about it, and B, people kept on tagging me and stuff, so it's pretty cool. But Guardians of the Galaxy 3 trailer dropped, and oh my goodness. It looks amazing. I love the way it looks. I love the OG uniforms, the blue and red. You know, they look like Civil War type of uniforms, like U.S. Civil War, not Marvel Civil War. It looked great. You got a flash of Adam Warlock in that joint.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Lou,
Yeah.
how do you feel about the costume and now that you see, and like what are your don't think about the trailer, just what are your first impressions of Adam Warlock in MCU?
My first impressions are going to be granted we only saw the shoulders up and his armor was
and his punch and he
punched the shit out of her. He knocked her completely out. Not that I condone male female violence. It's a movie. It's fiction.
It's a cartoon
movie. I think that his character is going to be based off of after Annihilation Conquest and right when the Guardians first kicked off in like 08, 09. He's going to be super powerful. He's top 3 characters for me. I think he's going to be amazing. I think he looks good in the half a second clip that we got of him. I think he looks amazing. I just don't know how they're going to tie. I know how him and, oh my gosh, what is his name, Quincy? The guy who made him.
You talking about the High Evolutionary?
The High Evolutionary. I know how they touch, but I don't know how they're going to make all this touch. And that's the problem that I'm going to have.
Well, you know where they are in that trailer, where it looks like it's Earth.
Oh, they're on Man Beast World, right?
On Earth 2, that world that he was looking after.
On the other side.
Wendigo or something?
Yeah,
No,
it's the Earth on the other side of the sun.
Yeah, it was a planet, and I honestly like Warlock. I followed him from Silver Surfer when he was resurrected to a little bit after the Infinity Crusade. Anything before and after, I just lost interest. But I'm vague with the Earth 2 thing. I know he had beef with the evolutionary, High Evolutionary. And
the Earth 2 is on the exact opposite end of the sun from us, and so it rotates, and we never see it.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's basically a mirror image of Earth. That was the whole thing, and that's where he fought his very first bad guy was Man Beast.
Mm-hmm.
And he lived on that planet, and it was still very. When the original book was written, it was very much kind of like jungle-ish, undeveloped. Just very third world, basically.
Yeah, it looks like a suburb.
Yeah, but now it looks like a suburb. So they MCU'd it up. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you were saying, Quincy, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I think I was done.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm curious how this happens. I think that he was needed in the first 3 phases, but um, if Thanos has like an arch nemesis, it's Adam
Period.
Warlock. I'm curious where this goes, especially if this is the last Guardians movie. Like, where does he go from here?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, honestly, where does their space universe kind of go after Gunn leaves? If you know, if this is really it for him, well, it should be, but um, where Adam Warlock fits in the MCU.
Yeah. Well, I want to get into that deeper after we talk about the
Especially
trailer.
since they're going cosmic, it's cosmic.
Yeah, taking it off planet. So, I love the uniforms. We're getting it looks like we're getting the backstory of Rocket and apparently an otter that he loves.
Yeah, the whole trailer just had like a sad vibe to it. I was like, oh no, am I going to cry
It's like
during this last
Yes.
film?
Yes.
They're closing the door
Oh,
on it, which is sad,
man.
which is very
None
sad.
of this movies
Yeah.
felt like exciting at all. It was kind of like,
You know what's? They
Yeah.
played one of my favorite songs from when I was a kid, like growing up, which was "In the Meantime" by Space Hog, and I was like, oh, like I started getting chills.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, the music's always good, but like, yeah. Side note: the lead singer used to be married to Liv Tyler.
you got to tell me who the band is first.
Space Hog.
I remember him. I remember their album
Google
cover.
that.
I remember their album cover.
I'm going to have to Google that one. Yeah, I'll look at it after the show.
What'd you think of the trailer, Tasha? I mean, you're not a huge comic fan, but you are a Guardians of the Galaxy movie fan. So,
Yeah. So I liked it, but it definitely made me feel like there was going to be a lot of sadness coming in the film, like I was saying. With this being the last one, it does kind of feel like a farewell movie, just based off of different clips that we've seen. And we saw Gamora. I'm like, okay, I'm happy to know that we're going to see her at some point. I think it was pretty much a given that we would, but based off of how things ended with Endgame, and she was in the battle, Tony did the snap, and then we just never saw her. We didn't know what became of her. So hopefully they'll dive into where she disappeared to and what she's going to do with her life from here on out, because she doesn't have Nebula anymore. Her Nebula, anyway. Like, she has the... we're bridging basically a 10-year gap in her life. So I'm very curious as to, how that'll play out.
yeah, I am too. I am too. With the Gamora thing and the Peter thing, and there was one other thing. Besides,
Groot looks really buff
Yeah.
for some reason.
yeah,
Like,
He's supposed to be a
why?
teenager.
yeah, he's still growing. He's in that awkward phase of growth, but he's a big kid. He's a very big kid.
Yeah.
They got one of my favorite characters in the Guardians books is Cosmo, the Labrador. That
You know who it's voiced by, right?
let me pause that for a second. It never came across to me in any of the readings that I've done that Cosmo was ever a female. And now I was watching it and I was like, whoa, Cosmo was a female. I was like, all right, I'll roll with it. So I'm not too pissed off about it. Cosmo was a telekinetic Russian dog. So it could be anything it fucking wants to be. So yeah. Yeah.
It's the girl who was in the second Borat movie that Rudy Giuliani was like pulling out his penis to see her. Do you remember that? Do you don't know when he like got in his?
I remember the scandal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a whole thing. Like in the Borat movie, she pretended to be she was Borat's daughter. And Rudy Giuliani like got on a bed and started like undoing his pants, and that's when Sacha Baron Cohen like ran out of the closet. Was like, no.
Oh dear Jesus, no! I don't remember that at all.
Did you not? You didn't see? You clearly didn't see the second
No, I
Borat
didn't.
movie. Amazon.
I haven't
It's-
seen the
I
first.
barely
one
saw the
since
first
Borat,
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I think she was nominated for a Golden Globe for
I
it.
bet. Rudy Giuliani was trying to give her a Golden Globe.
Two big swollen ones.
That's bad.
Yeah, Quincy's like, ugh.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
Saggy.
Saggy.
Gray.
Still talking about it.
She's still...
In depth.
Yeah.
What gray balls you ran across?
That's not. Oh god. Oh my gosh.
Megan said, I ain't scared.
I ain't scared. I ain't scared.
You want numbers?
No.
Oh, shit.
No. Come on, Frank Castle. We don't need that
Just for
body
the second
count.
time. Just for the second time.
Oh shit. Guardians 3 trailer, man. Opinions real quick or in depth, whatever. I mean, Mike said it was boring. It didn't really
I
strike
didn't say it was boring. It just didn't do nothing for me. The uniforms didn't do anything for me. I can't remember that one song. The only thing I really liked was when Drax hit that girl in the face with the little ball. That was hilarious. Other than that, nothing else stood out to me in that movie. If this is the last one, I'm fine. If it's not, I'm fine. Yeah. Whether the gun is attached or not, it's this. Like me and you, Lou, we talked about this. These ain't my Guardians.
Right.
I've always been the old school '90s Guardian, Vance Astro, Charlie 27, the other Yondu with the bow and arrow,
with the gigantic fin.
That's my Guardians that I've loved, and I'm still waiting for them to come back in the comics. So I'm neither here nor there. I don't know a lot of these stories. I hadn't heard of Rocket or Peter Quill into this. I didn't read Annihilation, so I got no attachment to these guys at all, other than the movie. So,
man, I can dig it. We're gonna get you I'm gonna get you on the Annihilation series, man.
I did read Annihilation. I finally did go back and read it, but like I said, it was years later, so it's like, all right,
dig it.
I'm still trying to find it to buy it. I do want to own it though.
Respect. J Pat.
It was cool.
Look at this. All that.
Yeah.
It was, I'm a fan of Guardians. It looked good. It looks like it's going to be entertaining. Got a group getting older.
Yeah.
Quincy,
I don't know where they're going to go with Adam Warlock after this because he pretty much fell off. And when the Guardians...
You should just start calling him.
Yeah.
Go back to calling him him.
Because when the Guardians broke up back at the end of their run, I mean, he left earlier on after that. I mean, it's just so much. I don't know where they're going to go. I agree with you. I have no idea which way they're going to point him. Because they can't one off him. They can't one off him like this because that would be completely unfair.
Yes, they can.
I mean, they can.
It's new Marvel. They could definitely do it. It's Phase 4, post Phase 4 Marvel.
They probably would, but they shouldn't because like one of the things that should have happened with this fight with Thanos is more of like a cosmic presence.
Yes.
And like everything's on Earth right now. And if Guardians, like that's the only thing they kind of got going. Like you need Silver Surfer or a Nova Corps. Or
I agree, they shouldn't.
What's the pirates? They're in the X-Men. The Shi'ar.
Oh, Corsair, the
Starjammers. Peter Quill's real dad.
Yeah.
That's Cyclops' dad.
Is that
Cyclops' dad? Exactly.
Right.
I misspoke. It's Cyclops' dad.
Yeah.
So
Mr. Summers.
Yeah, they got other properties they could have like launched off of this. They got to get ready for life without Guardians if they decide to do that.
They're not going to utilize Adam Warlock. They're not going to do it.
They should.
They should though.
I know they should. They definitely should.
Because that could bring in Surfer. That can bring in.
I mean, Surfer's his own thing. He can come in with or without.
Warlock and got a good actor for
here's the dream scenario for Adam Warlock.
I'm
right?
listening.
But they can't do it because Marvel like constantly paints themselves in the corner. They could have done Infinity Watch after this. They could have easily done that. I was vested in that group because Thanos was the secret member that wasn't so secret after a while. But like, you could have had him do that. The gems would still be in play, but
right there is good.
Yeah. But they weren't allowed. I think after that decree by the Living Tribunal, they couldn't put the gems back together, so you didn't have to worry about that anymore. But this could have done the Infinity Watch.
Is this coming out? I can't remember. Is this coming out post Ant-Man and the Quantum?
Yeah, it's coming out around Cinco de Mayo.
Okay.
Here's the other thing too that I want. I know everybody was talking about the rings and everything, you know, and Ant-Man and everything. Didn't Thanos say that he shrunk the gems to a subatomic level?
Yeah. So that's what they're going. Yeah, they're
like
going.
he said he couldn't destroy it. Right. So like I meant to mention that.
Whoa,
before.
when did he say that?
Look at it again. Yeah, he said he couldn't destroy him
when he was making the suit before Thor killed him.
When he was making the suit. Yeah.
Who talks about this shit over soup? No.
When they asked him where they were.
I'm going to go back and look because I don't remember that because I was just so focused.
Was that the beatdown Warlock when he was all limping and stuff? I was beatdown Thanos and he came out limping with dragging the leg.
Yeah, he was crippled.
So,
when Carol had him
when they went back in time, they changed that then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Carol had him in the Hucklebuck.
Yeah, take a look at it.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch that one scene.
Look at it too, because all I remember is I used the stones to destroy the.
That's
stones.
what I heard. That's what I heard too. Maybe I didn't watch the Snyder cut, but I watched the Snyder cut.
But he couldn't destroy them.
You couldn't go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have to rewatch.
Yeah, I'm with you, Tosh. I thought I caught that all, but I didn't. Apparently, bad fan.
Granted, there's a whole lot of those stones just laying around.
In the quantum realm, yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to. They're universe specific, though.
Well, that crap in the Loki. I don't know why they did that to them.
Yeah, the Loki
I don't know why they did that to the Infinity Gems like that. Oh, they're just in the dust.
Paperweights.
Yeah, that was disrespectful.
Quincy, so I mean, we're all
just using a soul stone as a paperweight.
That's terrible.
At least give Warlock the soul stone.
All he had.
Well, he's got something.
Yeah, but so does Lil Uzi Vert, but that don't make it a damn gemstone.
That gem kind of belonged to him before the gauntlet
existed.
Right, like that was like his.
Yeah, he was born into the darkness. You just happened to wander in it. I was born in this.
All right, here
I don't do a great vein.
I'm googling it now just to make sure I wasn't wrong. But yeah, check out Endgame. He said he reduced the stones to atoms by their own power, essentially with subatomic. Yeah,
but didn't that change though when they went back and did the whole time travel
thing?
Dude,
don't get me started.
Right.
Here we go.
Stop. I don't want to cuss out the Russos tonight for the 100th time. Like their time travel, like they did wonderful things with Winter Soldier and Civil War.
Winter Soldier was great.
But they shit the bed with
their time travel theory was whack.
It was whack.
Blip.
Whack. And they're on record saying they did that to the Hulk because they didn't know what to do with him. Like, come on.
Jesus.
Come on. Like,
come on, man.
I gotta be cussing them out for that movie. Like, look at the movie again.
Go hit him with a Kevin. It's crazy. But, man, all right. Now that we get all the trailers out of the way, let's just talk.
We missed one trailer.
Which one?
Cocaine Bear.
Oh, Sugar Pops.
Cocaine Bear. I posted it.
Oh, my God.
It looks brilliant.
Mario.
And Super Mario.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. Let's get into Cocaine Bear first. Shit sounds hilarious. And it's set in Knoxville, which is about an hour from me. So, yeah.
2.5 hours remain.
Yeah, the only problem I had with that trailer, it was funny. They showed the whole movie in a trailer. That's my whole hang up. They kind of showed the whole damn movie in a trailer. So that's just my personal semi-professional opinion.
It's based on a true story.
It happened in Tennessee, which does not fucking surprise me.
Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
And it's one of Ray Liotta's last films.
Yeah,
so,
rest in power. Yeah, man.
Got to give the man respect.
Yeah, I just don't. I mean, it's funny. They're throwing cocaine out of an aircraft over Tennessee, which makes perfect sense. And the bear gets a hold of it and eats it, and then becomes a cokehead.
And then Han Solo, was I can't think of his name, but the guy who played Han Solo in Solo is the guy who's like, he just did cocaine.
And they watched him.
And then little Ice Cube is his partner.
We said little Ice Cube.
And,
So they just borrowed all these Star Wars characters and threw
Kid's
them.
like 40 now.
Yeah, right. Cube's.
he will always be little Ice Cube. I don't care if O'Shea Jackson Jr. is 80. He will be little Ice Cube.
It'd be melted Ice Cube. Like
He will. He played his dad in a movie, so like, man, you can't shake that now, boy.
He's a
I
little
guess
Ice
as long as
Cube.
they send them checks in, I guess, yeah.
exactly. Somebody talking to his kid. Ain't you O'Shea's boy? You O'Shea's. Yes.
Sign here. Yeah, I am.
Oh man, what was the other one? Mario Brothers.
Mario, yeah.
They exposed some more of that. They peeled the cover back on that one a little bit. It looks more fun. It looks less vague. You know, Tasha, go ahead. You know, prep it up.
No, it does look fun. The only thing is, I don't know how I feel about them casting Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong.
It makes
Pretty
me
much.
wish there was some cussing
I'm like,
going on.
okay. I mean, but it does look like it'll be fun. The animation is really good. I mean, it looks like even more like just cutscenes from a video game that we're watching
Take it.
than like a full on movie. But I'm debating if I want to catch it in the theater, just because I think it'll be cool to see that kind of animation work on the big screen. But I still have some worries that the story is going to be lackluster.
Yeah.
She is not in this castle.
Yeah, I'm like, we got Peach fighting. I'm like, okay, is she like all of a sudden a warrior because she was dressed up and had a weapon?
Yeah,
like,
I didn't like that too much.
when
I'm
did
like,
she fight all of a sudden?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not.
she should just be in the
you don't
castle.
save me in this castle. I'll save myself.
Right? Game over. First flag.
Okay, so we'll see. We'll see what comes of it. But I don't know what the story can be other than the traditional, Peach gets captured by Bowser and Mario has to go rescue her.
Damsel in distress.
But-
Let's not go play in 2022.
But I mean, if she's looking to join the fight,
Yeah.
I mean, what is she being saved from? if she
Is
can
Jack
fight?
Black Bowser?
So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's enough for me to see it.
Yes.
And I think he's gonna sing,
What?
which I love when he sings.
The pick of destiny.
Yeah, I'm a big Tenacious D fan.
Pause.
You like the Tenacious D.
She likes it tenaciously.
No, you first. It's his band.
Yes, I know. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly who his band is. I just
Kielbasa sausage, your butt cheeks is.
see. Here we go. Put this back.
Hmm.
Look, Mike's like,
You never heard that
I
song?
have.
I ain't never played no Tenacious D. And that it never made on the playlist. It never watched a TV show. I think I could probably name 4 Jack Black movies I really watched, and 2 of them Jumanji.
Oh,
So
he could.
he's
catching Jack Black at the
Rock, yeah.
end of his career.
Tropic Thunder counts, man.
Okay, that's 4. School of Rock and the 2 Jumanjis and Tropic Thunder. That's about all I got, Jack Black, for you. That's it. I can't think.
That's good enough. That's pretty much
Kung
this
Fu
is how-
Panda.
Oh yeah,
Was he in that?
he is.
Yeah, he
He
plays
was
his
Poe.
Oh my goodness,
Well, that was a cartoon though, so I didn't.
It-
that
Hey,
counts. That
it
counts.
It counts. Yeah, but it won't him doing silly Jack Black. It was.
He wasn't silly in there.
He wasn't Nacho Libre.
You didn't see
I
Nacho
tried to watch that. I tried to watch that.
With his white
I did
pants.
try.
Yeah.
I did try to watch it. I think I made it about 30 seconds into it. This ain't for me. I'm gonna move on. No, I couldn't tell you how that. No, not at all.
Man.
I was friends with someone who worked at a movie theater, and he let me in for free, and I walked out.
Jeez.
Wow.
I walked out of a free movie.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
That's
I
how
hate
you know
you.
it's bad.
you knew the movie sucked. Yeah.
All right. Jack Black, shout out to you, buddy. Shout out to you. All right.
When Jumanji 3 coming out? That's what I want to know.
Right.
Tell
Yeah.
me that.
Guess another Rock movie where it'd be sweaty in a sweaty T-shirt.
This one should be the kids though, and they shouldn't even be them. They should be the kids because they came to this world. Didn't the game cut at the end of Jumanji 2?
yeah.
The game that should be the actual people this time.
Oh, so no glizzy necks. Okay.
Yeah, that's probably why they ain't made.
Sorry,
Unless,
Tosh.
unless no, well, unless they're NPCs and they're like doing their own thing, like saying, you know what I'm saying, right? Like
I do.
just saying.
If
lines
nobody else
and-
does, I do. They're stuck in like their own little loop.
loops,
Yeah.
yeah. And saying what they're supposed to say in their like normally. Supposed
Hello,
to say.
traveler. Would you
Yeah.
like some
And,
supplies?
Oh, like that kind of deal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be cutting into that territory that Ryan Reynolds movie cut
Yes.
into, which was very good. Was that Free Guy?
Free Jack.
Yeah,
Free Guy.
No.
Free Guy was
Free
Free
Guy.
Guy.
Free guy.
Free Jack was a different movie. Free Jack
Yeah.
was from like
that was a
That's
totally different movie.
is that Emilio Estevez and is that Free
Yeah.
Jack?
that was like one of those
Now I'm looking it
Hunt a
up.
Human movie. Free Jack was like remember Ice-T? Ice-T was it Ice-T that made that movie?
Little Ice Cube.
No.
Little Ice T. No.
Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah, Emilio Estevez and Anthony Hopkins, Rene Russo.
Rene Russo.
Yeah,
Free Jack. What was the plot?
Emilio
I
Estevez
don't know.
saves the world from a world without
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
song. A lot of black people in this movie.
This is not Young
A
Guns.
lot of black people.
Yeah, strange.
And I missed this one. I don't know.
Sorry, not a lot too. I'm not bad.
Okay, that's all right.
That's a lot. That's a lot for them days.
That's
Yeah.
about right. That's about right.
Yeah, that was a lot for them
Do
days.
they live at the end? That's the
Probably
question.
not.
Probably
Now,
not.
you asked for too
Yeah,
much.
it's a sci-fi movie in
Stop
the
it.
early '90s.
Just happy they showed up. Just happy they got the
Exactly.
job.
They're like, man,
The first black guy who lived in a '90s movie was LL Cool J in Deep Blue Sea.
yes.
Wait.
It was Ice Cube and
yeah,
Ice Cube and Anaconda.
but
yeah,
we
which
traded-
one came first?
We traded Samuel L. Jackson for LL Cool J in that movie though, because Sam Jackson got
That's
eaten.
true.
He got
He was the first one to die.
disrespectful.
Nobody saw that coming.
That was a-
Yeah. Like, giving his master
Everyone was like,
speech.
"What
He's
the
talking
hell?"
about to give his this is how you gotta have
That's a.
ate his ass. I couldn't believe
I
that.
like
Quincy,
that movie.
Quincy, which one came first?
I like
Deep
movies
Blue
too,
Sea or Anaconda?
But make bets. I think it's Anaconda. I'll look it up. Don't
I
nobody
don't
cheat.
know. That's one of J Lo's Oscar-winning performances in Anaconda.
Hey, say what you want to. She look good now.
I didn't say she didn't look good.
Oh my god.
I didn't say that.
Sweaty J-Lo was killing it.
Yep.
And I was like, oh my god.
She's like, okay, J Lo wore a sweaty shirt. She wore sweaty shirts and cargo pants, and she's like the '90s rock.
Now
With a female.
you want to talk about somebody before we get to the movies in a moist tee?
Anaconda.
Oh
was
no,
first.
God, you're cheating! Dang, I was just going to ask everybody. Jeez. Anyway,
Uh-oh.
what I was going to.
Steven, come get your wife.
He's playing video games.
You're talking about what teased. That was Jessica Biel in that first Texas Chainsaw. Massacre. Yeah,
Okay,
she looked good that whole movie in that little shirt.
little baby shirt, little baby Gap shirt.
Yeah,
But so Ice Cube lived, and then LL lived.
Ice Cube opened the door. He
Yeah,
lays
it
the
was-
trail.
rappers turn actor stipulation. I have to survive.
Gotta survive.
Busta
baby.
in a Halloween.
Wait, he died? Didn't he?
Did he?
He had
I never saw
he
that.
had one of
I
the
never
worst
saw that
scenes ever in any movie. He's a terrible actor.
Yeah,
He's terrible.
Oh,
Yep.
and what was that? Was it Higher Learning? He was decent.
No,
in
no,
Higher
dude, did you see Shaft with Samuel
Learning.
L. Jackson?
I did.
Yeah.
You
He
dig
was
it?
terrible. Did you see? What was that H2O?
You know, Christian Bale was
Yeah,
in that.
everybody was in that Shaft movie. Everybody was in that Shaft movie, and they were all bad except for Samuel. Samuel Jackson was good, but everybody else terrible. And Busta Rhymes was terrible.
Yeah.
Running
I'm not
around.
trying-
He was.
Hey, God damn it, Shaft! What the fuck are we doing? That was him the whole movie. The whole movie. Shut up.
Shut up, Bus. You're
Man,
messing
shut
it up.
Up. Damn it.
Oh man. Well, I don't know how the hell we got here, but it was fun getting here.
All right, so but before I'm sorry, because I don't want anybody commenting on the page or anything. So he said he reduced them to atoms, Thanos. Now, I just thought that was curious how he said it. He didn't. He said he destroyed them, but he said he reduced them to atoms. So, like, they have wiggle room there. So, don't nobody.
It's open for interpretation.
Yeah, don't nobody messaging me because a couple people coming to mind.
Too late. There's 3 of them right there. Boom, boom, boom. Kevin in Denver, and
No. I have conversations with Denver, and
messing with y'all.
I like Denver.
I'm playing.
We'll leave it there.
We'll leave it there. Tosh, you've been real quiet. What we looking at for anime? I mean, anything good on the anime front?
Well, I did want to bring this up today. You guys are going to be like, man, that's quick. So December is the last month for the fall anime season. And
Wow.
January starts the winter season. So I will be doing another round of posts to show what's starting up for the winter season. So in about a month, get ready to have the page flooded again.
There you go, Mike.
With
Like what?
posts.
How many animes?
Yeah,
No,
it
like I
goes,
said, go ahead, do it.
12 weeks goes quick, especially since 4 of those weeks I was posting, and that was all of October. I didn't post anything last month, and then this month is the final one.
I'm with it.
And then beginning of January that starts. I can't talk too much about it, but My Hero is just so good this season.
I'm gonna go put my
good.
Luffy patch on and watch all of it.
Please catch up. It's so good. For me, I'm just like, man, why do I have to wait week to week?
Okay,
It sucks.
does Deku develops another power, right?
Yeah,
Not yet,
well, he
no.
did that last season.
No, I saw that one.
Yeah.
But this one, it was. I remember I was flicking through social media, and it was like my body moved before I wanted my body to move. It's like he's.
Oh, I know what power he develops now.
Well, but
No, he hasn't done that yet. And this
He's
season
gonna do it.
is going to be about 24 or 25 episodes, so it'll go through the winter season as well.
Okay,
So we still have a lot more time.
but J-Pat,
for
you know what I'm
whatever
talking
that
about?
part is.
I know what power he's about to get.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, don't say nothing.
I won't tell him.
Don't
Door.
say nothing.
But you understand why he's getting more powers, though, right?
because he's digesting the hair.
Oh,
I'm
wait.
kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, I don't know why he's getting the power. He's digesting the hair that he ate. He ate one of All Might's hairs.
Because it's all the old powers of all the old.
It wasn't it 9 of
One
them?
for
Is it
all.
9 of them?
Yeah,
Okay.
so he's getting.
Isn't he the
he's-
ninth one?
He's the 9th one.
Yeah, so he's getting all the powers
everybody
of the
else.
previous holders of
All for one.
Of
Or
one
one
for
for
all.
The
all.
last
One for
power
all.
I saw
for
him.
all.
One for All.
The last power I saw him get was the Whiplash
Whip.
or Black
Black
Web.
Whip.
Yeah.
Black Web. Yeah, Black Whip. Yep. That was the last one I remember watching, and my son loved watching that happen. It was
He's super OP
Yeah.
now in the manga. He's,
Word?
He's
Yeah.
ridiculous right
Oh
now.
yeah.
He has almost all the powers. And there's one power that he got that doesn't seem like a lot, but in conjunction with all the other powers, it makes him. He's like almost reality breaking. Like
Oh.
it's like ridiculous.
Scarlet Witch.
Oh,
Scarlet
wow.
Witch.
Not that type of rep, but more like
No, but it's
laws of physics breaking.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, from what's been aired so far, he did unlock another power from a previous holder of One for All.
Okay.
But only one, and they mentioned it very briefly. But yeah, it's this one battle, and every episode is just like, okay, we're gonna leave it off and then continue in the next episode, and then they leave it off at the end and then continue in the next episode. It's like cliffhanger after cliffhanger. It's just constant action.
I'm kind of
Well,
glad
no,
that I
let
hadn't
me-
watched it yet. Like where I can
let
like
me
book in.
rephrase. There's talking, but like we're in the plot of it. Let me just say. So like,
And this isn't where we get evil.
I
This
love
is where we get
Kiriko.
evil.
Can we talk
Deku.
about her? I love her.
yes,
The rabbit.
Oh, she's
yeah.
she's a beast.
she's a badass.
She's a monster.
The rabbit.
The
Just wanted to bring that
rabbit
up.
hero. She's
yes, the rabbit hero.
She's
She's
badass.
the rabbit
Yeah.
hero. And it's like, that sounds really stupid. But when you like see her, you're like, damn, she's badass.
Did she pop in last season? Season 5?
She
feel
was
like
one of
she
the top
did.
10. Yeah, because you didn't see her, but she was like listed as like when they were listing off the top 10
And then
heroes
you
right
had
now.
blah
She
blah
was
blah
like,
Hawks and blah
yeah,
blah blah. Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Kiriko was one of
Okay.
them. It's like the rabbit hero. It's like, that sounds so stupid, but she is so badass.
Yeah. Visually, I can remember that scene. So yeah, I'm definitely
Yeah.
gonna check it out. Oh, Tosh, I hate you.
Yes,
I hate
please,
you.
please catch up.
I am.
Let me think. Other than that, there's nothing really big to talk about right now aside from that show.
Okay.
Let me think. No, that's all.
Oh, honest. Go ahead.
No, Shannon, that just My Hero going, and then the announcement I'm making about doing those posts at the start of next month. That's all I got.
On a note, local note, at the little mall that we have here in Hendo, they opened up this place called Tokyo's Toy Box, and it's all anime stuff, wall to wall, all of it. And I had to drop something off at the post office, and it's right across the walkway. So I dipped in there, and I was like, "Wow, this is just nuts." And a few days later, I had to go to Joann's Fabric to pick up some crafting stuff, and it's right down the walk. And my boys are like, Dad, complaining. 7 and 5, they're going to complain about being somewhere. I was like, all right, give me a second. We'll walk in here to the store. And they walked in, and they were just in like, I want this, and I want that, and I want this. And I was like, all right. So, yeah. But locally now, within a 5-minute drive time, I have a Tokyo's Toy Box, which sells all types of really, really cool anime, manga inspired stuff. So it's really cool.
Oh, that sounds so cool.
Oh, yeah. It's amazeballs. It's amazeballs. And so I made a deal that I'm going back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday as of recording. And my son wants to pick up like all this stuff. And my wife and I are like, we scoped out stuff for stocking stuffers because they have like $1, $2 like little deals and shit like that. And so we can just grab a whole bunch of stuff there and stuff it in their stockings. And they have Pokemon cards and MHA cards, and it just all this wonderful stuff. And I didn't expect it to happen in the small town that I live in, but it happened, and it's pretty damn tough. So
it's not that small. It went a little viral this week.
Yeah, that gigantic. Yeah, man. The parade route that's shaped like a penis. Funny stuff. Funny stuff. If you get a chance, listeners, the parade is actually tomorrow as of recording, but you'll be able to find it. Hendersonville, North Carolina parade route. Go ahead and look that up on Facebook, and you'll get a good laugh. I live about. Go ahead.
How close are you to Asheville?
22 minutes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We're planning on either there or Charleston soon. So.
Oh, shoo. Hell yeah. Yeah.
I'm leaning toward Asheville because I've already been to Charleston, so I'm leaning toward that.
Hit me up. We'll do dinner.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
We'll chill out for sure. Guaranteed. I may not have tall enough doorways for your 6'28" ass, but
yeah, I fit.
Yeah. Look like Gandalf walking through a house. Oh, my head.
I'll get in there. I'll get in.
Oh, man. Anything else anybody wants to throw out there? Freestyle time? Any good talk?
Yeah, y'all forgot about Wednesday.
Oh,
I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how much I can say without spoiling it for Megan.
Like I said, I'm in finals week. I plan on getting to it.
We can talk about it next week.
Yeah, 2 episodes
next
in.
Week
2 episodes
for sure.
in.
It was really good. Adam's Family meets Hogwarts is what I got out of there. So, and it was a good mix. I was pleasantly surprised.
I've heard only good things about it. At first, everybody seemed to be upset about Guzman being cast as Gomez, but as the show came out, that kind of got quiet, and they just talked about how good the show was.
Catherine Zeta-Jones is not bad to look at.
I think I know the reason for that, but I don't know if it's information you guys really want to know or not.
About what?
It's not spoilers,
about the casting?
But yeah,
I
just why it's been quiet.
Why?
Oh, I just heard it was good. Yeah, so they changed from complaining to praising.
Okay, well, I'm about to say those who don't want to know, remove your headphones. But okay, so basically, you don't really see Gomez a whole lot in this show, so that's why it's quiet. You focus on Wednesday. So the casting of Morticia and Gomez, I mean, you can like it or love it, but they're not really in the show long enough to really affect a person's decision on, why the casting was good or bad.
That's it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Headphones back on.
J Pat ain't coming back. He ain't trying to listen. He coloring.
No, he's not. So yeah, we'll talk more in depth the next week, and hopefully everyone can get at least 4 episodes in by then.
Maybe give you 2.
Dig it.
But
Even
in
2, just the first
give you 2.
first 2.
If you watch the
that's
first
fine.
one, you're gonna be compelled to watch the rest.
Like I say, I want to see it. I like it. Now, what else I'm gonna try to get? I don't have.
Is
that
it
much
appropriate
time,
for
like a
a
month.
10-year-old?
No.
No.
Depends on the parent.
Okay.
Yeah.
I let my kid watch it.
Is it
Yeah, I would.
anything super sexual or anything like that?
No.
Hell yeah, that's
No.
good stuff.
No,
Because it's like what? It's PG-13, 14.
That's sad because it's Gomez and Morticia.
I think so.
You
They're
know the
always
Adams
super
are having
sexual.
sex. Yeah. Oh yes. Gomez and
I
Morticia.
mean, they ain't going like deep, but
Are you
just
about
like
to? What you doing over there, man?
I'm just playing with these pearls. My wife looking at like
what?
What?
You got pearl necklace?
That's TMI, bro. TMI.
Wow!
Nasty bitch.
Wow!
We didn't know you was nasty like that.
Piss on all of it.
Oh,
Except Tash did her grandma, so she ain't saying that. She.
I ain't say nothing either.
Mike,
Okay, well,
Mike is a freak.
You got something. You always got a reason to piss on you. There's always the one for you.
I love that look from Megan just now. Oh my gosh, you're so for real.
Hey, are we gonna do the Teen Wolf movie when it comes out? I want to review.
Hell
Teen
yeah.
Wolf.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I really want to.
You would not. You want to talk Teen Wolf?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He loves
Did you
Teen
not
Wolf.
hear the sarcasm?
Oh, okay. Say, I had to sit through damn Red Notice. I had to sit through goddamn Dune. We gonna talk about Teen Wolf. Damn it, that's how I was feeling.
I'm kind of bummed Styles isn't going to be in it.
I am too.
Styles
I
P?
wish Styles was gonna be in it. Styles, what's his name?
Henry Styles.
Dylan O'Brien?
No, the character Styles. What's Styles' last name?
Stilinski.
Zelensky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Zelensky. Yeah.
I don't remember what his actual first name is because it was supposed to be a mystery. I don't remember what it was.
Misha Chef
but
or something like that. They did say
yeah, it
Misha
was some
Chef,
weird
something,
like
yeah.
Polish,
His
Ukrainian,
name is Gordon Gartrell.
whatever.
All shirts are lopsided.
All shirts are
I'm ready.
lopsided. Well, hell,
I'm ready for that to come out.
shit. All right.
I think that's all I have.
I think we touched all the bases. Did we?
Oh, one more thing.
One more base.
So, back in the summer, I did mention I was going to do my rewatch of Dragon Ball Z. It's been a slow process, but we finally got through the Frieza saga.
Oh,
I'm having Clay watch it. Remember,
Oh,
we
yeah.
finally finished
There we go.
finished the Frieza saga. We're in the Garlic Junior saga, and I was like, "Oh right, this was a thing. I forgot."
Garlic Jr.? What's
Garlic
Garlic
Junior.
I don't remember that.
He's
They
a
did,
tiny little blue guy.
Did
he
they
was,
edit it out of the Cartoon Network when I never seen it?
I don't
I
think
don't think
so.
they did. I think he was.
I don't think they did. It's just that his arc was very, very short. It was like
Okay.
10 episodes, maybe. And then it goes into the Android saga. So that's where we are right now. And this is going to be all new territory for Clay. So I'm excited. He's actually gotten to the point where he wants to incorporate the movies
Aw.
into, like, in terms of release order. So we're kind of like stopping at the Garlic Jr. saga. We're going to watch the Dead Zone movie, which is about Garlic Jr., and before he got put in that dead zone by Kami, before he comes back in the show. So we're kind of backtrailing a little bit, going to watch the movie, then continue the show, and then keep up with release order of the show, and then go to the movie, show, then go to the movie. So
Aw.
updates as it keeps going.
That is great. Congratulations to you and Clay.
Yes.
That is
it's,
awesome. That's good stuff.
It's up to episode 108 right now.
Jeebus,
Yeah,
that just
it's a
hurts
lot.
my ears.
It's been a long road, man. Okay, that 5 minutes of Namek about to blow up, it really was long, especially the last minute. I'm like, how is it that Gohan left Bulma, came back over here to fight Frieza? Goku came out of the water. Gohan went back to the ship. Dende calls upon the dragon after being revived for everyone to go to Earth. And then Goku beats Frieza and tries to find Frieza's ship in 1 minute. All of that is 1 minute.
Damn.
This show and their perception of time.
That Russo time travel.
Oh boy. But the dub, we're watching the original DBZ, not Kai, so we get all of the original dub lines.
Mm-hmm.
There's some gems in there.
Sweet.
Some good gems in there. Okay, now I'm done.
You're done.
Before I go on too long, we'll keep talking about Dragon Ball Z.
Understood.
I'm gonna stop there.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna put a bow on this. Everybody in agreement? Thumbs up, heads nod. Awesome.
I am.
Awesome.
We are.
Awesome. We're gonna get Mike off of this caffeine so he can go to bed. Finals.
Gotta be to work in the morning.
That's it, man. Hardest working man on the podcast.
Getting that education. You're gonna be on one of those late night TV shows.
That's
Like
what I mean.
what was the old boy with the hat? That's always trying to get people good at that school.
Oh, you still on the couch?
Yeah.
Why ain't you a road?
Oh, that guy. That's yeah.
That'd be Mike.
Oh, that's me. I'm gonna be the old man in class. It was a couple of us though. It's a couple of us old people.
Hell yeah, that's good, man. We applaud you. We're proud of you.
Oh, I appreciate that, but it's definitely tough.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, man. Getting that old brain to learn is quite a feat.
making new wrinkles, making new brain wrinkles.
And I'm going in a whole new direction. I'm from sales to IT.
Yeah.
This is a whole other.
Keep your brain from getting smooth.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm tired of customers, so I got to get away from something before I kill somebody.
Exactly. Catch a felony. I'm halfway to my degree.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. Well, listen, man.
Can I help you? I can help you to die. That's where I'm at with people.
Well, man, we're going to punch out of here. We really hope that all you listeners had a great Thanksgiving, and we'll be back next week. Rob, miss you. See you next time. Terrence, see you next time. And our mystery guest, hopefully you can get some caffeine and a nap next time so you can hang out with us and chill and talk shit.
We gonna talk about you being old.
Oh yeah.
Nap time.
Oh yeah,
so
nap
we'll
time.
Make fun.
That's nap time. So until next week, this is the Multiversal Unlimited Podcast Crew wanting you to know and remember to please be kind to all people that you meet because you have no idea what battles they're fighting. So from Cosmic Lou, Meghan the Oracle, QP the Source, Tash the Anime Queen, Ultra Doom J Pat, and Mike Jones Adams. We're out. Till next time. Peace.
Peace.
Bye bye.